a lot of you guys may not have been sold on the fMRI or the EEG, being able to read your thoughts. So I wanted to give you guys a real experience that kind of takes away free will and takes away guilt of the thinking mind. Now, that's not to suggest that, maybe people are able to take their consciousness and go outside of cause and effect. But when you're in the thinking mind of cause and effect and all of your genetics / upbringing were already predetermined for you, it's like a billiard ball. You're going to think whatever you're going to think. And a lot of people have a lot of difficulty with that. And that's why when you're thinking that your thoughts and all these practical things in the universe have so much concern and you have so much anxiety and depression over them, you really can't control them, and you shouldn't worry about what you can't control. So to prove that to you, let's just pretend I was going to give away a vacation. And so you'll never be more free than if somebody's paying for your vacation, because there's so many limitations in life about money and time. But if somebody's just giving you the vacation and you can go anywhere in the world you want, I want you to think in your head where you would go. And then, did anybody think that they would go to Cairo, Egypt to see the pyramids? Probably not. Now, that being said, everybody here knows where Cairo, Egypt is, that the pyramids are there, that it's cool. And when you were thinking about where you would go, that wasn't even an option that your mind presented to you. Now think of all the cities that you don't know in the world that the mind didn't present to you. Because you've never been able to learn those, because you were born into a world where you only have these limited choices presented, and all of those choices that your parents made, that your friends made, you were born into that, and even when you were making choices, it was in consequence of the prior choices. So think in yourself now, if you can't even choose where you want to go on vacation because you don't have the mental ability to think of every city at once, there's cities you've never heard of, where did that thought come from? It came from your genetic predisposition and your environment, cities you've heard of before that you didn't have a control over who was going to tell you what cities. If somebody put you in the woods, you wouldn't be able to speak English. You wouldn't even be able to communicate with other humans. So we constantly bounce back and forth. We constantly bounce back and forth through our thoughts thinking they're ours, but really what's happening is, based on your genetic predisposition and your environment, something just pops into your head, and then you eventually think it's your thought. And then you worry about it, stress about it, are so concerned about it. But really, you're just a billiard ball when you're in your thinking mind. And so the best way is to just step into your observable mind that underlies all of form, all of reality, and feel the freedom of the present moment, because the present moment is all there ever is. You'll always experience everything in the present moment. When you worry about the past, you're worrying about it in a present moment. When you're worrying about the future, when that future moment gets here, it will be a present moment. And if you never learn to make friends with the present moment, you'll never live life in a satisfying way. You'll always be like that person on their phone at the movies, only enjoying little bits of life instead of fully embracing all of it. Thanks.